Good evening, and thanks for joining me tonight, men. Our topic is the top 3 reasons men should rise early. I'm going to say it again. Top 3 reasons men should wake up early. And guess what? I'm providing accountability for you. I'm putting my actions where my mouth is, and every day I've cleared my calendar for every weekday to meet with you men at 5 a.m. every morning. I'm excited to implement this, and I'm excited for your results when we do this consistently. Here's some things I guarantee you will see in your life if you're willing to get up early. All right. So, top 3 reasons why men should rise up early. Starting with number 3, we're going to build up to number 1 reason. Okay. Number 3, we're going to also talk about each category I just told you about: health, finances, relationships, how it affects those areas of your life. Number 3 reason why rising early gives you more time. My famous saying, we're learning as men how to do more in less time. Do more in less time. It's super amazing and super powerful when you can crack this code. Well, step number 1 to cracking this code is wake up earlier. Scientific studies have proven that legitimately, they say 8 hours, but legitimately 7 is the real number. You can do well with 6. 7 is the best. After 7, it starts to decline in the benefits. 7 is your max spot. So aim for 6 to 7 hours, and I promise you, you will have peak health, peak benefits from your sleep, which I have tons of research and videos I've read about sleep as well, and there's a lot of science behind it. It is important. It is a good thing. It's a superpower when you sleep and get an adequate sleep, but also you don't need 8 hours. You're so used to getting 8 hours. If you just shrink it back to 7, I promise you, you're still going to be just as healthy, just as rested. You just have a habit of sleeping 8, and that's okay. I totally get it. That's what you were sold. That's what you were told. 7 hours is actually the real number. All right. So that's step 1. So what does that mean? Rising early gives you more time. Well, just what I just said. If you're willing to sleep 7 hours instead of 8, that would put you bed at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually wake up at 4. What? But let's say you go to bed at 10, because that's probably more realistic for you men, that you probably go to bed around 10 o'clock at night, maybe 9, 9:30. You can start dimming down the lights. This is some wisdom. And start reading instead of watching TV or being on your phone. Hello, no phone zone at 9. How about that, man? Accountability. Lead your family with wisdom. Start reading a book at 9 o'clock. Start connecting with your spouse or your children at 9 o'clock. Can we make it a priority so that, because the screen and the light stimulates you to where you can't sleep? Maybe get a little hot tea. Maybe play a little card game or something at 9. What can we do to wind down by 9? Seriously, dim the lights. This is all part of a process that will help you to go to sleep and be asleep by 10 o'clock. Do your prayers, do Psalms 91. Look, I have so many great things that will help you develop your life. This is just the start. So what can you do by 9 so that you're asleep by 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Set your alarming for 4:44. Mine's at 4:30. Well, I got to get ready for the call at 5 with you guys. So if I'm willing to put in the time, if I'm willing to sacrifice my sleep, and I'm willing to be all in for you guys, will you meet me there at 5 a.m.? Well, don't just do it because Carlos said so. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should do it. And the first one is time. We talk about this in Creation Code, right? Genesis talks about time and how we design our time. We're going to have a better life. And yeah, you're probably going to be like, oh, I'm so tired. You're right. And you will be at first, but it will. Your body will adapt. You will be fine. I promise you that. And it'll cause you to go to bed earlier. Instead of 11, 12, well, I'm a night owl. Well, night owl is not beneficial. Seriously. Your brain is tired by the end of the day. You can't think as clearly. I know a lot of you believe you can, but we're going to prove it right now. Time is number one. Number three, excuse me. The number three reason, we're going to go to the very top reason, but number three gives you more time. Extra hours before the world wakes up. Woo, come on. So how does this affect your health, finances, and your relationships? Well, your health, more time means you are not rushed. Okay? You hear me? You're not rushed. Less stress because you're not rushed. You can get up, drink some coffee, meet me at 5 a.m. I'll be doing the preparing. So I'm actually getting up every day at 4:30. I'm getting up before by 4 at times. Ken, my good brother, just reminded me we used to meet at 4:30, he and I, for a lot of seasons, a lot of days, preparing him for marriage, preparing him for his best life. And man, did it work out awesome. He's got an incredible wife. Love you, Hope. You're amazing. Love you, Ken. You both are an incredible example of our legacy leadership, by the way. Got some amazing legacy leadership. Ken and Hope, Richard and Lavina, Jesse and Irina, and Chantel and I, we make an awesome team, and we're excited to take you to the next level. Man, let's go. What do you say? Join me at 5 a.m. And guess what? You don't even have to get on Zoom. You don't even have to check in. I would like you to comment. I'm going to be streaming live from Facebook and live on YouTube. You pick. And probably going to be going live as well on the school platform. That's probably my third platform I'll be going live on. So probably I'm going to recommend you get on school and comment on there so we can have more activity and more things happening in our community. Good stuff. All right. So more time. More time means you're not rushed, less stress. All right. More time. A slow morning lets your mind wake up calm. Okay. Oh, I got an appointment. I got to do this. Now get with me at 5 a.m. Yeah, I'm going to get you inspired and pumped up. And we'll get to that in a minute. But the reality is you're going to have better emotional control. Self-disciplines. To master emotions means to master and have self-control, means to then be able to handle more stress, be able to have more capacity. Come on. More time for prayer, more time for connecting with the Father, more time for walking, stretching, connecting, healthier body and mind. Seriously, time will benefit you. That's number three, having to do with your health, is time. Extra time, less stress. I'm telling you, that's the overall arching thing. You can spend more time with the pups. You can spend more time letting me pour into you and love on you in the morning and tell you how much I love you and appreciate you, men, that you got what it takes. Help you to believe. We'll get to that in a minute. So your health. Now, one of the things that happens, it's interesting as a clock changes, right? We just experiencing the clock moving forward, I think it is. Anyways, I always get confused with this, to where you got more sleep. Guess what? That is very beneficial for people when we got that daylight savings thing. And then when it moves back and people get less sleep, they're all like, oh, there's challenges across the nation because, we're doing daylight savings. And anyways, it's crazy when you do it for the first time, right? But you are going to make a habit of this. Come on, man. Now, how does it affect your finances? Let's talk about that. More time means what? Better planning. We've talked about this. So when you have the time to plan, you're going to succeed. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you will be able to look at your day. I'm going to inspire you. I'm going to keep you thinking about things to help you do better in your day. Seriously. I'm going to wake up a little bit earlier than you, get a plan together, communicate well with you, and I'm going to be committed to you. Do you want to epic your life? Make your life epic, make your marriage more epic, make your relationships, your wealth, your health. Come on. We're going to build it on these calls every morning at 5 a.m. So what do you got to lose? Get a cup of coffee, get some water, and just listen in, take some notes, learn and grow, or just listen in. while you're laying on the couch. Hey, it qualifies. Comment once in a while. I promise you, it's going to get better in your life. Just the repetition of that. Okay. So, how does it improve your finances? Well, better planning. So then you're going to do better in business. Ask Mr. Nathan. He's on here, Kinsinger. This guy, he and I worked on planning. We do our Monday planning together, 5:30 actually. He's one of the results of 5:30. I pushed him back so that he and I can so we can do this 5 a.m. together. So he's going to get a double bonus, 5 a.m. And then on Mondays, he and I meet at 5:30 to go over his plan. And guess what? Planning with Mr. Kinsinger has allowed him to take his business. Now, we set the standard for 2025 for $5,000 a week. He and I talked about this, and he gave me permission to share with you, men. And guess what? He went from 5,000 to a new standard of $10,000 a week. And I will tell you, this guy is full on beast mode. He is now pushing just by planning and working on things and setting the calendar. He doubled his revenue, and now he's even starting to average around 11 or 12,000 a week. Hello. Even with days off. Guy is setting some crazy awesome standards. It took a plan, took us meeting in the morning, willing to get on it, willing to work on it, and it gets results. It will affect your finances. I promise you this, man. We'll talk about plans. And some of you, I know you're like, well, I'm in a different time zone. It's like 4 a.m. I know it is. You can do it. Listen in. Go back to sleep if you need to. Take a nap later. Or watch the replay at 5. It's on my Facebook page. Get yourself out of bed at 5 and then jump on there, listen to it, and comment then when it's 5 o'clock in your time zone. Comment then too. It helps the algorithm, gets word out, more people join, and it shows that you're committed. I'll be able to see your comments on there, even though it's 6 o'clock. For me, be 5 for you, and I'll say, good job, you made it, well done. Let's hold each other accountable. Even though you're in a different time zone, that's the cool part about Facebook or YouTube or even school platform. I'll go live at 5, but you jump on at 5 your time and watch it. That's the accountability. All right. And you're learning then every morning. Now, how does this affect finances? Again, when men hurry, they make bad financial decisions. When men hurry, they make bad financial decisions. Okay. Extra time will help you think clearly, plan jobs, schedule your day, and avoid mistakes that cost you money. This is all tied together. More time, better planning for your business. You'll make better decisions financially, and you'll have extra time, which helps you think clearly, plan jobs, schedule your day, and avoid costly mistakes. Listen, some of y'all are going like, Carlos, I don't want to wake up early. I know you don't. But look, we're just at number 3, and we've already talked about how it affects your health, how it affects your finances. Now, what about your relationships? We got 2 more. Top 2 reasons are still to come. And all of this is backed by research and science. Seriously, y'all. Don't take my word for it. It's out there. All right, how about relationships? How does waking up early affect your relationships? More time makes you calmer. Okay, when you have more time, remember that's what we said, number 1 reason is time. How it helps your health, stress, your finances, for planning, and for your relationships, makes you calmer. Better communication. A calm man is easier to talk to. When you have time in the morning, you carry peace into the home, not pressure. When you're rushed and, we got to go, let's go, we got kids at school, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know what I mean? Seriously. It's going to make all the difference for you to have a calm, more pleasant time, connecting with the Father, having a little extra time for prayer, getting up, being awake so you're not groggy when you're looking at your wife and kids. And like, No, you've had 30 minutes, an hour to prepare yourself. So you can plan your day out. Think about what benefits, how I did yesterday, what victories I had, and what goals and targets I can set for today. Crazy, right? Time. Such an important one. We talk about that in his creation code. The first thing that God created was time. It's an important thing. So having 1 hour extra. See, I'm not even telling you to still sleep 8 hours. I'm telling you 7. Go do the science research. Please look it up. Is it true that 7 hours is adequate? That after 7 hours, you got to be specific. Your sleeping benefits start to decline. Yes. 7 hours, plenty. Okay. So 10 to 5, that's 7 hours. Plenty of time for your body to rejuvenate, your health to get better and stronger. So we're good sleep wise. Okay. Can we make that deal? All right. Number 2, more time creates a calmer man. Just to summarize, number 1, which a calmer man is a better leader in every area, in his health, in his wealth and finances and cash flow, business, and in your relationships with your wife, your children, your friendships, family. You got this. You have more time, I promise you, you're going to feel so much better. Number 2 reason why rising early, it builds discipline and self-control. Woo! I'll let that just pause for a minute. Some of y'all, if you really look at it, you don't have very much discipline. You don't have self-control. Like you feel like you're going to die. If I don't sleep enough, I'm going to die. It's real. Seriously, man. We don't need the sleep that our wives do. This is real. That's what testosterone's all about. I want you to think for a second, even like warriors out on the battlefield, whether it's King David's time, whether it's even military time, and, they had to keep going or they would die. They had to fight battles for hours on end and then get a little bit of sleep and then go back to fighting the battle. Their life depended on it. Their partner's life depended on it, by the way. That's what makes better soldiers, by the way, is relationships with other men that they're fighting with, their fellow soldier. Seriously. So, thank you, Jesse. By the way, I see his little post there. Scientific research shows that men who sleep less than 7 hours experience a 10 to 30% drop in testosterone. We're going to get to that. Thank you, Jesse. But yes, sleep is important, but I'm saying 7 hours is adequate. You've been told it's 8. I'm giving you your extra hour. That's going to make all the difference in your life. Now, women, different story. Seriously, women do require more sleep. Estrogen is built. Their bodies are built differently. Their recovery ratio. Seriously, man. So don't compare yourself to your wife. God developed us on purpose to require less sleep and to be able to recover faster and to have stronger bodies, more healthy, more fit, more vibrant. It's real. But guess what? We get to yoke with our wives, and they will pull you too. I promise you, at times they will. All right. So rising early builds discipline and self-control. Y'all need a little more self-control. You need to prove to yourself that you got what it takes. Self-control, self-discipline. Ooh, come on. The number 1 skill, experts say, predicts success more than intelligence, is actually self-discipline and self-control. I'm going to say that again. Really slow for you. The number 1 skill, experts say, not Carlos, experts say predicts success more than intelligence, is self-control, self-discipline, commitment, man. By the way, some things we're going to be talking about in the mornings is confidence, communication, commitment. Yes. And how what we do affects that and why it's so important, and skills and strategies to build your confidence, be more better communicators, the best communicators, and be more committed. How to validate your wives. I'm telling you, this is men's edition in the morning. It's for us. I'm designing it for us to make us better as men. Come on. If I'm willing to put in the time, can you? Health. Rising early builds discipline and self-control. How does that affect your health? Well, discipline builds strong habits for eating, sleeping, and living, exercising. Hello. Look, if you can't even get up at 5 a.m. because I'm too tired, then you ain't going to go to the gym, or you're not going to work out and keep working out and have self-discipline and self-control to keep doing a push-up when you're exhausted because you need to build those muscles. By the way, I'm starting to do some pull-ups, Jesse Kaufman, because that's what we need for the Spartan race. But guess what? It's going to make me stronger as a man to be able to do pull-ups and be able to hang and do monkey bars and stuff for the obstacle course for the Spartan race. But it's going to make me healthier and stronger. I turned 49 on November 21st. I feel great, but I want to feel even better. Today, I started a fast, water-only fast. I'm going to do a 3-day fast to boost my immune system, boost my health, and help me to be stronger, more fit. Autophagy is going to take place. Lots of good things happen when you fast. So I'm super pumped about that. Now, how does it discipline help? Self-control keeps anger low and patience high. Anger low, patience high. How it affects your health? Again, stress. When you have self-control, self-discipline, stress is less. We learn how to breathe. That's what self-control is tied to. Self-discipline is breathing. So, when you build self-control and self-discipline, prove to yourself you can do it, can breathe through it, getting up early is proof of that. Your brain learns to obey you instead of your feelings. Your brain will obey you instead of your feelings. Tell you what, some of y'all need to tell your feelings where to go. Seriously. They ain't helping you. Come on. Be strong and know this is serious. God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. That's the Bible. That's the word of God. I just did a deep dive on this last week. And do you know, if you heard that, I delivered it a few times. I'll deliver it again to you right now. That spirit of fear actually means your breath, your self-control. He did not give us the breath or the life to breathe is to have life. He did not give life to fear, and that fear is actually shrinking back, holding back, and being little, small. No, he called us to be dunamis, strong, and our identity to know that we are powerful beyond measure if we'll tap into it. Step one is knowing that I can overcome my emotions, saying that I don't want to get up or I'm too tired. No, those are feelings. I don't feel like it. Come on. If you're going to be epic, you've got to tell your feelings to go to hell. Seriously. Tell them how to get there. Go on. Be strong. Be disciplined. You got this. And 5 a.m. is good. 5 a.m. is a good test of that. By the way, I don't like it. I've learned to love it now. But originally and still, I love a good sleep in, y'all. My favorite saying from Jesse Kaufman is sleep till I'm done. On Shabbat, you better believe it. And Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, I enjoy sleeping in. I really do. So it affects your health. Self-discipline does. And your brain learns to obey you instead of obeying your feelings. Come on now. Now, how about your finances? How does rising early give you self-control, self-discipline, which affects your finances? Well, men with discipline finish jobs and keep their word. If you have self-discipline, guess what? You push through. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to finish the job anyways because I said I would. You complete it. You follow through no matter what. Come hell or high water. This is step one. Can I handle getting up at 5 a.m.? Yes, you can. And then you can hit deadlines. You can work late, longer if you need to because it shows, it proves to you. And men that work harder have more discipline, finish jobs, and keep their word. More trust, more work. I assure you, I have situations where I fulfilled investments and loans and paybacks of different investments that I've done, partnering with different relationships. And because I did that faithfully and continues over and over and over throughout the years, guess what? Now it's like I don't even need, they don't check my credit. They just loan me the funds and know I'm going to pay them back because I always do. I always have because I follow through and I get it done and I make sure I hit the deadline, hit those markers, whether it's a job, whether it's having discipline to get her done no matter what. No excuses. That's an attitude, y'all, of self-control and self-discipline. And it's in you. You just got to unlock it. 5 a.m. will help you unlock it. Are you following me? It's powerful. Self-control stops impulse buying and foolish spending. Sometimes we buy stuff and we're like, why did I buy that? No. Self-control, self-discipline. I've got a target. I'm doing certain things. I don't need to buy that. If it doesn't have purpose, I'm not buying it. What's the ROI? Cause you to stop and pause and think, I'm self-controlling. I don't need to get this. I can make do with something else, or I can, I'm going to go ahead and buy that because I see the ROI in it, the investment on family, relationships, business. It makes a difference. I'm doing it. You see what I mean? But you make clear, precise decisions, not excuses, not just frivolous spending for no reason. All right. So it does affect your finances big time. The more disciplined the man, the more stable the money. You're stressing about money up and down? It's real. Like, hey, everyone has challenges, bigger zeros. I often tell you this. The more influence, the more impact you have, greater responsibility, greater amount of monies that are coming and going, the flow. So when you can be faithful with a little, you get made ruler over much, much more. The parable of the talents, which talents is money. Matter of fact, I said 15 years. I heard someone else tell me 20 years of wages is one talent. Woo, crazy. 20 years. 15 is what I said. 20 is what they found in their research. Crazy amount. But the point is, based on your skills, your abilities, or your dunamis, your confidence in who you are, makes all the difference. But that comes from self-control. Knowing that I can get up in the morning. I can do this. I've got what it takes. And Carlos is going to meet you here at 5 a.m. Like I said, in a different time zone, jump on the Facebook or the YouTube channel. Go look for it. And then comment. Go through it and comment. Take notes or comment and let me know you're there at your 5 a.m. time. Right? That's the beauty of a recording. You can watch the replay then. So, more discipline, the man, the more stable the money. It's good. Because you're disciplined to get things done. You're disciplined to meet deadlines, the cash flows. You get it done. You make sure it's going to happen. And guess what it does? Because you're disciplined. You're faithful. You're consistent. Way to go. You're committed. Confidence, communication, commitment. All right. What about relationships? How does having more self-control and self-discipline by getting up at 5 a.m. help your relationships? Makes you dependable, y'all. Seriously. Subconsciously, whether you tell your wife or not, if you don't get up early in the morning, she gets up before you, subconsciously, she feels like your mother. I'm just going to say it loud and clear to you. If you're not waking up before your wife or she has to wake you up, she's going to feel like she's your mother. She doesn't want to be your mother. She wants to be your partner, your best friend, your partner in business, your partner in finances, your partner in abundance and wealth and health, your partner in relationships and building an incredible legacy. Come on, man. Lead by example. Lead from the front because we are shining conquerors. We're rising conquerors. Come on. That was our theme from Epic Intensive. Rising conquerors. We're rising up, man. Shining and rising. Come on. You got what it takes. So let's go. Self-control helps men stay calm in conflict, right? Some goober does something weird on the freeway, starts flipping you off. Are you going to chase him down and wreck into him or try to fight him and cause your family harm? No, self-control, self-discipline ain't worth it. Come on, man. I don't need to prove anything. Let it go. A disciplined man is consistent. And consistency is what makes a woman feel safe. I'm going to say that again. A disciplined man is consistent, and consistency makes a woman feel safe. I promise you, man. Self-discipline, self-control is very important. Your wife will feel safe. If you're not married yet, the people around you will see you and go, wow, I want this guy working for me. They see that you hustle, you get it done. They're going to hire you again, and they're going to tell others about you because it's a dying art. Self-discipline, self-control, hard work, it's a dying art. Everyone's looking for ways to be lazy. Come on. Look for ways to do more in less time. Yes, efficiency is key. But be the hardest worker in the room, man. Come on. That's what self-discipline, self-control can do for you. Be willing to learn. Get up at 5 a.m. and join me. Discipline builds trust. Trust builds respect in health, money, and marriage. You need that respect. You need that trust to develop and grow. Come on. All right. You ready for number one? We got 5 minutes to go over this number one. Number one, dun, 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 the number one top reason, according to experts, why getting up at 5 a.m. is the most important thing, one of the most important things you can do. The number one reason why, again, that affects your health, finances, and relationships. And it happens to be one of the three C's of love, three C's of intimacy. So it's really important for a relationship. Drum roll. Confidence. The most important reason, because it affects everything in a man's life. Jesse, we've seen this over and over and over and over in every single man we've ever worked with. Confidence. Rising early builds confidence, man. I'm going to say it again. Rising early. Number one thing that rising early does is build confidence. You got this. And by the way, we're going to be talking about confidence, communication, commitment. Hello. Top three things that affects your business, affects your health, affects your relationships. There you go. It's all connected. Are you following me? Why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you join me? If I'm willing to take the time and bring it, will you join me? Your health. How does confidence affect your health? It lowers stress and boosts energy. When you're more confident, testosterone raises. You have endorphins that raise. Confident men handle problems better. It's all connected, right? We were just talking about self-control, self-discipline. We were talking about, to begin with, having more self-control, self-discipline, and now having more confidence. It all connects. This is a top number one reason, though. Confidence comes from, I did what I said I would do. I'm awesome. I can do this. Little victories that builds confidence. Little victories builds confidence. It's going to help your health. It's going to cause all those amazing endorphins to release in you, like, I got what it takes. Help you believe in yourself when you couldn't believe in the past. We're all going to rally behind you. When you comment on these videos, other men will comment with you. You'll inspire other men to greatness. You'll be inspired. When you're helping others, they help you. It creates confidence and they become more confident. You become more confident. The pointers, the nuggets, the encouragement. We all need the support, man. We do. It's hugely beneficial. No excuses. Come on. Now, how does it affect your finances? Because, see, when you're more confident, you're always more healthy. Seriously. When you're more confident, you're dropping weight. You're physically more fit because you're confident getting out there and doing the work, doing the exercises. So it's going to affect your health for sure. Now, what about your finances? Well, confident men ask for better opportunities. You follow me? Confident men will ask for the sale. Confident men will ask for better opportunities. Confident men will ask for the raise. Confident men will know who they are. Dunamis, love, sound mind. Sound mind is actually self-control, self-discipline. So we're looking at it. Dunamis is confidence. Y'all, for I'm not giving you the spirit I'm not giving life to that shrinking back and becoming small, but of confidence, dunamis. Love, unconditional love, and self-discipline. Sound mind is self-discipline. What enters in your mind matters. That's where self-discipline comes in. What you believe, you receive, you will achieve because you'll walk it out. It's real. So confident men ask for better opportunities. They take initiative, work harder, and lead better. Take initiative, work harder, and lead better when you have more confidence. You're not shrinking back. You're standing up. Jesus himself, when he said to turn the other cheek, that was not lack of confidence and shrinking back. The word of God has to line up. He didn't give you that spirit of shrinking back. So actually, to turn the other cheek is you were supposed to shrink down and get small. That's what you're supposed to do. But when you turn the other cheek, you're actually standing with confidence. It was considered rebellion because they had to use their other hand at that point too. There's a whole lot more to it than you realize. To give your man, if you ask for your coat, you give him your cloak too. That was a disgrace because now you're standing there naked with confidence. But it's disgracing that person that took all your clothes. They're not allowed to. It's against the law. Cause them to break the law. The Roman soldiers back during that time were only allowed to go a mile. They ask you to carry their stuff a mile. So if they ask you to go a mile, you go 2 miles. That's breaking the law. Cause them to break the law. Jesus was a confident, disruptive man. He wasn't calling you to be a wuss or a pansy or a lightweight. Come on. He was calling you up higher to be a conqueror. So do it. That's what Jesus did. You got this. It's our time to rise up. Be confident. I promise you, employers and clients trust confident men more, and they pay them more. Confidence is the biggest reason why I was able to take a product from like 1,000 to 1,500 up to 10,000. A single product, same product, different presentation, a little bit more value added to it. 10,000, 10x results. Come on, in a year's time. Confidence. So it's real. Employers and clients trust confident men more, and they will pay you more, and you will get the raises before everyone else. It's a life hack, y'all. You got to focus on confidence, and it comes getting up early in the morning. I'm going to push you and keep you moving forward, motivating you in your finances, in your health, your cash flow, confidence, communication, commitment. Final thing here, relationships. Look, without this one, it's hard, especially if you're married, not married. By being married, your income goes up, your finances, your health goes up. That's a whole nother thing. But relationships matter. So confidence in relationships, it's the number one trait. Number one. Research, polls, scientific studies. I can get you a study if you want. Just ask for it and I'll send it over to you. It's the number one trait that women find attractive. You lacking skills in women? Get a little more confident. How do you get more confident? Join me at 5 a.m. That's step one. Saying, I can do this. I am man enough to do this. Confidence is the number one trait that women find attractive. A confident man communicates better, listens better, and loves better. A confident man communicates better, listens better, and loves better. It's just what it is, guys. Deal with it. You want to love better? You want to communicate better? You better get more confidence. You want to listen better? Be more confident. You don't have to interrupt them and try to prove your point. You just listen and validate. Confidence does that. Confidence makes a woman feel secure. Chantel confirmed this afternoon. I did a talk together, asked her some of these questions. We talked about confidence. Go watch that recording. It's on my Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. By the way, our YouTube channel is now changed to Amish Matchmakers. So go check it out, though. Chantel confirmed about confidence. Tomorrow we'll be speaking about communication. But today I asked her a question about confidence, confirming what I was teaching and going through with the men. Based on our experience and thousands of clients we've helped, and oh my goodness, hundreds of weddings we've influenced and impacted. We're going to get the exact numbers soon. So confidence makes a woman feel secure, protected, and chosen. She don't want to raise her son. She doesn't want to be married to her son. She wants to be married to a confident, vibrant man. Come on. Not a boy, not a wimpy noodle, limp noodle, not playing pool with a rope. Come on here. She wants a man who's confident and strong and can salute her. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's real. And I promise you, confidence is connected to your sex life. And whether you have impotence or not, or you can stand and salute your bride. I'm serious about this. That's confidence. That will take her and love her like she wants to be loved. Make her feel secure. Make her feel safe is confidence. You got this, man. The number one reason you should be getting up at 5 a.m. with me. I'm going to help you to become more confident. Help you get healthier, help your finances improve, help your relationships go to epic. All right? I give you that promise. If I'm willing to do it, will you join me? I love you. Thank you. Confidence is the number one reason. More time, better health, smarter finances, calmer relationships. It's all connected. It's all super powerful. Everything flows from confidence. That's why it's the number one reason. Confidence is built in the morning before the world wakes up. We're going to work on ourselves. We're going to become better, man. We're stronger. We're better together. Rising up early. Let's go. Shining hunger. See you in the morning, 5 a.m. Or watch the replay at your 5 a.m. and comment. I'll get to see it and it shows me the time you did it. All right? Let's hold each other accountable for greatness and build a team around you. Build men around you if you're in a different time zone. Your sons, your fellow men in your community to rise up with you. Watch that video, talk about it, and then comment on it so we can get it out there. We need more men that are lions, confident, strong, fiery, leading their families to epic, leading their families to deeper, more intimate connections. All right, man? I love you. Bless you. Have a great night.